Okay, so we're back to division of fractions models. We're on the number line model now. So we're going to start off with a whole number divided by a fraction. Up here at the top, you can see that we have 4 divided by 3/4. Again, I'm using the reciprocal model to do the math. The first thing you're always going to do when you have a modeling question, the first thing you will always do is the math. So here I have my 4 divided by 3/4. I convert that whole number into a 4/1. I reciprocate or flip that second fraction, and I convert it to a multiplication question. I check for any cross simplification. There is none. So then 4 times 4 is 16. 1 times 3 is 3. That is an improper fraction, so I have to convert it to a mixed numeral. 3 goes into 16 5 times, and that leaves us with 1 left over out of a possible 3. So there are 3 steps to this. In an assessment or an assignment, you will get 1 mark for all of the work converting it to a reciprocated fraction or whatever model you're choosing to do, 1 mark for the math, and 1 mark for your final answer. Okay, you have to make sure though that you show all steps in between. Okay, so now on to the number line. I've just started by creating a number line here that represents my very first number in my equation. So that's 4 wholes, which are represented here. And I'm now going to find out how many 3/4 are in 4 wholes. In order to do that, I'm going to take each whole and I'm going to cut it into 4 pieces. So I'm going to cut this one into 4 pieces. I'm going to cut this one into 4 pieces, this one into 4 pieces, and this last one here also into 4 pieces. Okay, so what these represent then, here this represents 1/4, this represents 2/4, this represents 3/4, and if we were to continue the fractions, this is 4/4. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to count the total number of 3/4 that we have. So remember that each one of these little pieces here, each one of these little pieces, regardless of where they sit on this number line, is equivalent to 1 out of 4. Okay, it's a quarter of a piece. So what we're going to do is count the total number of 3/4 that we have. Here's 1, 2, 3/4. There's 1. 1, 2, 3/4. There's 2. 1, 2, 3/4. There's 3. 1, 2, 3/4. There's 4. 1, 2, 3/4. There's 5. And then we have 1 left over here. So we have 1 whole, 2 wholes, 3 wholes, 4 wholes, 5 whole pieces of 3/4 with 1 out of a possible 3 left over. So our final answer is 5 1/3, and that matches our math up there so that we know we're good.